What's up, Mid-Michigan? Thank you so much for joining me at the Digital Desk. I'm your digital news anchor, Kyle Macon, and I bet you guys are all same with me. The weekend should have been longer, but we're back at work, and of course, we're going to be looking at some of the big stories coming out of Mid-Michigan. But yeah, I hope you guys had a great weekend. I actually got to go to my first ever U of M game. Now, I'm not a Michigan fan. I am a state fan, but I still really like Michigan. As long as a Michigan team does good, I'm happy with it. But I got to see the Big House for the first time and was just blown away. The Big House is just so cool. So if you are a diehard Michigan fan, you got to go to the Big House because it was just insane. Probably one of the better stadiums I've ever gone to. Now, it is very packed in there. It's a little uncomfortable at points, but I mean, the atmosphere, the crowd, it's just such a cool place. It was a lot of fun to watch a game live. But anyway, we're at the Digital Desk. Like I said, hope you guys had a great weekend. So let's get right into it and take a look at the big stories coming out of Mid-Michigan. All righty. So this first story, I got two stories that are a little bit harder news, and then we, of course, will leave you off on some feel-good stuff. Police seek information after a fatal weekend shooting in Flint. So they're going to need your guys' help if you have any information. So they're wanting information after a person was shot and killed over the weekend. According to the City of Flint Police Department, police responded to the 2600 block of Senka Street. I apologize if I pronounced that wrong. Regarding a fatal shooting on Sunday, September 14th, just before 1 p.m. The victim has been identified as 47-year-old Alejandro Falcon Valdez. There are no suspects in custody at this time, and police are urging people to come forward with any information. So if you guys know anything, you guys call the City of Flint Police Department with the number right on our website at midmichigannow.com, or Crime Stoppers. Just letting you guys know, it is all, you can remain anonymous. So if you do know something, don't worry, you will not be, they won't know who told, because you can just send in a tip anonymously. So if you guys were in Flint over the weekend around the 2600 block, make sure you guys check and see if you have any information or any ring cams around that area. Turning over to a story I did on Friday, it was an absolute blessing to meet Michelle Vincent, who is raising awareness about suicide. Obviously, this month is Suicide Awareness Month, and Michelle Vincent unfortunately lost her son Carson to suicide in 2018. The biggest thing for her story is breaking that stigma of suicide. Now, Carson, he was an amazing athlete. He actually scored 1,000 points at Ovid LC High School for basketball. Just a stud athlete, had some opportunities to go to college for basketball as well. But like a lot of people, the Robin Williams of the people, you just don't know what people are dealing with in their own mental health. And so she's really making the importance that we talk about mental health and suicide in the hopes that people just like her son will reach out for help when they need it. So it was just a beautiful story of her, not only raising awareness, but also getting to talk about Carson again and just talking about what an amazing young man he was as well. But the biggest thing she wants you guys to know, it's okay to be feeling down. Everyone feels down, and don't feel that you're alone. There are people just like you. This is exactly what Michelle said. There are people just like you feeling those feelings or thoughts, and help's available. So if you guys know anyone that is dealing with any mental health stuff, please call 988, and you can speak to someone at any time. It doesn't matter how late it is, how early it is. Someone will be there to talk to you. So just know that you're not alone in feeling down or depressed. There's help available. So just don't let it get down on you. And remember your support system, your friends, your family. And at the very least, you have 988, and you can talk to a random stranger and just pour your hearts and feelings to them, and feel that you can just get it off your chest without feeling like you're going to be judged. But even then, you're not going to be judged. There's help out there. So keep your guys' heads up and know there is help. Moving over, Eric Kostreva, our weather guy, he's a great guy, and he just did something that I'm sure you guys are all happy. We're going to be getting a heat wave this week. So obviously, before September, it was like late ending of August. It was a little cold. Well, September flipped the script, and actually usually we're in the low to middle 70s. But this last week and this week, we're in the middle 80s with the potential of the upper 80s. So we're going to get a nice last taste of summer. So if you guys have any summer projects you guys are looking to finish, this week is the week to do it. Like right now, it says it's 74 and sunny. Tomorrow's going to be 85. The next day, 86. So yeah, Eric just did a full look at just this warm heat pattern that we're getting. So I'll actually show you. So we're going to be 83 on Sunday, 84 today, 85, 86, and then 87. But he does say one thing. It will low down, or it will get lower into the 50s. So it's kind of perfect for sleeping weather. You can open up those windows, get some fresh air in there, and also kind of cool down. But he does give you guys a forewarning. Definitely enjoy the weather while it is, because it does show that the fall weather is going to be coming after this week. So definitely make sure to use some extra, do those projects at home if you do, because before we know it's going to be winter and we'll be having to hold it off for winter time or summertime. And then moving over, now this story was before the Lions destroyed the Chicago Bears, but I just thought it'd be funny to pull this up and make fun of the article. The Lions appear they could be on shaky ground as Ben Johnson returns to Ford Field with the Bears. Obviously, Green Bay, that first week was a terrible game for us, but we came out ready to roll yesterday, and we destroyed the Chicago Bears. And yeah, it was a homecoming for Ben Johnson. Just didn't go his way. But yeah, I just thought it was funny. I think the AP Sports reporter that did this might secretly be a Bears fan. I'm just joking. I mean, the Lions did play pretty bad on their first week. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of make fun of this article because I'm so happy our Detroit Lions pulled off a win, especially with Ben Johnson coming back home. I mean, I know victory's awesome, but it always feels good when, moving up to this, Ben Johnson saying how he's going to win the game. And we showed the Lions are still one of the best teams in the NFC, if not in the whole league. So let's hope what happens with Baltimore Ravens next week. They're going to be at the Ravens Stadium, so hopefully we can pull off another win. But yeah, it was a good Sunday, and it's always a great waking up Monday with a victory, so can't complain. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good day. It is Monday, so get through it. We'll get through it together. But anyway, I hope you guys have a good one. And if there is any crazy news, I'll hop right on the desk, let you guys know about it. Or if it is something really crazy, I'll probably be on scene for you guys, and I'll do a live stream right out there on the field for you. But anyway, hope you guys have a good one. Get out to the sun, and I'll see ya when I see ya.